Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. In a dramatic turn of events at the Americas Grand Prix, Marc Marquez's bid for an 8th win in 2025 came to an abrupt halt. While he had taken an early lead at the circuit of the Americas, a costly mistake on lap 9 forced him to retire, handing the victory to teammate Pecco Bagnaia. The crash not only shattered his perfect win record for the season but also erased a significant championship margin. Francesco Bagnaia seized his first win of the 2025 MotoGP season after teammate Marc Marquez's perfect run came to an abrupt end following a costly crash. With the championship battle intensifying, the Ducati rider isn't shy about acknowledging that Marquez's mistake played a key role in his victory, a moment that could mark a turning point for Bagnaia's campaign. Ducati team boss Davide Tardozzi has finally shed light on Marc Marquez's surprising crash at COTA. The factory Ducati rider, who was on track to extend his perfect winning streak to 6 races, saw his race unravel after a chaotic start and an aggressive cornering error at turn 4. Tardozzi's candid debrief provides the first clear insight into what went wrong on that fateful lap. Álex Marquez has taken the World Championship lead for the first time in his MotoGP career. With Marc Marquez's race ending in a crash and teammate Francesco Bagnaia converting that misfortune into victory, Álex, affectionately dubbed Mr. P2, extended his flawless podium streak to 6 out of 6 this season. His unexpected rise has him reflecting on his journey and the remarkable achievement of leading the championship on last year's bike. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. After a delayed start that sent chaos through the grid, Marquez grabbed the whole shot from pole position. Building an early lead of over 2 seconds, he appeared set to control what many expected to be an easy race. However, while managing the gap, a single misjudgment proved fatal to his race strategy. "We did the most difficult thing in the easiest moment of the race. When I was controlling the distance, I cut a bit too much that curb in turn 5 and I lost the front. It was completely my mistake." Quote from Marquez. On lap 9, while navigating the challenging turn 4 right-hander, Marquez ran over the inside curb, tucking the front of his Ducati. Although he managed to rejoin the race, the damage to his bike was too severe, ultimately forcing retirement on lap 13. The error not only cost him the win but also allowed his championship rival, Álex Marquez, to extend his lead in the standings. Speaking candidly about the crash, Marquez clarified that his error was not a result of overconfidence but a miscalculation at a critical moment. While he maintained his focus throughout the race, he acknowledged that the mistake, cutting the curb too aggressively, was a harsh lesson. "I was fully concentrated, not with extra confidence, just riding and taking care at the hard break points. But I cut the curb too much, and that mistake cost us dearly." The fallout from the crash was significant. Marquez admitted that he squandered a 19-point advantage in what he described as an easy race. Despite the setback, he remains determined to press on. With the championship now tighter, 1 point behind Álex Marquez, and a resilient team dynamic in place, he is focused on regrouping for the next race. "We used that margin in the worst way, in an easy race. But now, with the championship so close and the teams supporting each other, tomorrow is a new week." Marc Marquez's frank admission underscores the razor-thin margins in MotoGP. His misstep at COTA serves as a reminder that even the smallest error can have far-reaching consequences. As the championship battle intensifies, Marquez is determined to learn from this experience and come back stronger, with both he and his team set on reclaiming their top position in the standings. The day began with grid chaos as Marquez triggered a mass exodus for slick tires, converting his pole position into an early lead. From 6th on the grid, Bagnaia made a strong start, launching into 3rd before overtaking Álex Marquez on lap 4 of 19. Though Marc was setting blistering times, His aggressive approach at turn 4 proved fatal when he lost the front end after cutting too much of the wet curb. "I know that the win came because of a crash for Marc. He was faster than us, faster than everybody else today." Quote from Bagnaia. Once Marquez crashed on lap 9, Bagnaia took full control, gradually extending a 2-second lead over title leader Álex Marquez. However, the battle wasn't without its challenges. Bagnaia described how he had to work hard to match the pace of his rivals, particularly in the final sector, where braking into turn 12 became crucial to pulling away. "As soon as I saw him crash, I just kept pushing to open the gap to Álex. He was still very close, gaining a lot in Sector 1 and staying close in Sector 2, and I only managed to pull away in Sector 3 with some hard braking." The win at COTA is particularly significant for Bagnaia, who has struggled to fully exploit his braking strength on the new GP25, a bike still heavily based on last year's GP24 package. Coming off a difficult start to the season, he believes this victory is a step forward, not only for him but for the entire team. "The start of the season hasn't been easy. From winter tests to the first 2 races, I struggled to find my feeling under braking. But this weekend helped me a lot. I finally found what I was searching for." Bagnaia was quick to point out that while the crash by Marquez was unfortunate, it highlighted the aggressive use of the curbs, a factor that sometimes costs dearly in such conditions. He noted that although he, too, uses the curb to gain an advantage, the grip wasn't ideal on that day. Looking ahead, Bagnaia is focused on further improving his performance as the championship enters a crucial phase. "I could see Marc was very aggressive over the curbs. Normally, I also try to use that curb, but today the grip just wasn't good enough. If he hadn't crashed, he'd have been pulling away easily." With this victory, Bagnaia now looks to build momentum as the championship battle heats up. Now just 12 points behind title leader Álex Marquez and a single point adrift of Marc, he's optimistic about the future. Reflecting on his performance, Bagnaia expressed gratitude towards his team, whose constant support helped him seize the opportunity at a critical moment. "I'm incredibly happy. It's the first time I've won here at COTA. I feel better than last year, and with the next race in Qatar, I'll keep working and keep improving." Francesco Bagnaia's victory at COTA, though partly born out of circumstance, marks an important milestone in his season. As he continues to refine his performance and challenge his rivals head-on, Bagnaia's positive outlook and determination may well herald a significant shift in the championship battle. With the season far from over, all eyes now turn to Qatar, where further drama and breakthrough performances are eagerly anticipated. The race began under unusual circumstances with a delayed start following a mass switch from wet to dry tires. Marquez, despite struggling initially with his front ride height device, managed to secure the whole shot from pole and build a substantial gap. By the end of the opening lap, he was over a second clear of the field and further extended his advantage into lap 9, leading his teammate Pecco Bagnaia by more than 2 seconds. He was pushing hard and had built an impressive lead. But when he started lap 9, that gap was his undoing. Quote from Tardozzi. The turning point came at turn 4, where Marquez made a crucial mistake. Tardozzi explained that in his eagerness to maintain control, Marquez cut the corner too aggressively on a curb that was still a bit wet. The error caused him to lose the front end of his Ducati, and despite rejoining the race, the damage proved too severe, forcing him into the pit lane on lap 13. He cut a bit too much in the corner, touched the apex, and it was a bit wet. He's owned up to it and apologized to the team. The crash not only ended Marquez's race but also altered the championship landscape. With Pecco Bagnaia converting his inherited lead into his first win of the season, the points battle has tightened. Bagnaia now sits just 12 points behind Marquez as the season moves towards the next round in Qatar, while Álex Marquez's consistent performances have propelled him into the championship lead by a single point. Marc said sorry to the team. He takes full responsibility. "It was a simple mistake, but one that cost us dearly." This isn't the first time Marquez has experienced difficulties this season. He had already suffered a fall during Friday's wet FP1 at turn 2. Now, with 2 falls on the season's record, Marquez's error at COTA underscores the fine margins in MotoGP, where a fraction of a second can change the course of the championship. The pressures are immense, and sometimes even the best riders can misjudge a moment. It's all part of the battle at the front. With the championship now in a delicate balance, Marquez's crash at COTA and Bagnaia's subsequent victory have set the stage for a thrilling season ahead. As the team regroups and the focus shifts to Qatar, all eyes will be on Ducati to see if they can convert these hard lessons into future success. Álex Marquez started the race strongly by holding second in the early laps, only to see his position fluctuate when he was passed by Bagnaia. However, when his brother Marc crashed out of the lead on lap 9, Álex seized the opportunity and moved up, finishing just 2 seconds behind Bagnaia. "If you said to me before the first race, you will be leading the championship, I would have said, you're crazy." Quote from Álex Marquez. Known for his consistent podium finishes, Álex is proud to embrace his role as Mr. P2. Despite not having taken a Sunday MotoGP win yet, he's content with his current position and sees it as a stepping stone for further growth. With a measured, calm approach on the track, he's determined to maintain his consistency and extract every bit of performance from his machine. "We are Mr. P2, and I'm happy with that. I don't have any problem making P2 from here until the end. We need to enjoy the moment and keep pushing our 100% potential." Reflecting on his performance at COTA, Álex admitted that the session wasn't his best compared to Thailand or Argentina. After a challenging start where he lost ground at turn 10, he recalibrated his strategy mid-race. Witnessing Marc's crash was a turning point that allowed him to refocus and secure the points needed for his championship lead. "After the first few laps, I saw they were going faster than me. I had a big moment losing the front at turn 10, and then when I saw Marc crash, I said, okay, pay attention." For an independent team, leading the championship on last year's machinery is nothing short of astonishing. Álex is thrilled with the progress made and the consistency shown by his team, even though he acknowledges the challenges ahead. With the championship now separated by a single point from his brother Marc as they head into Qatar, he is motivated to build on this milestone. For an independent team, running last year's bike and leading the championship is something really, really amazing. With the championship battle intensifying and every race presenting new challenges, Álex Marquez's breakthrough in Austin marks a significant milestone in his career. As he carries the championship lead into the next round in Qatar, his calm determination and unwavering focus will be crucial in the battles ahead. Stay tuned as Mr. P2 continues to shape his destiny on the MotoGP grid. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you next time.